Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. I wanted to walk you guys through how I make these paper roses from old hymnals. I found these hymnals online. They were a great score. They were falling apart at the seams, which made them the perfect book for projects and collage. So first off, we're going to start off with 4 pages from the hymnal. We remove the excess rough edges here, and then next we're going to measure and cut even squares. So I think mine turned out to be like 5.5 by 5.5 or something along that lines. But you can square them off to whatever size you want to make your paper flowers. So once they're cut to size, we're going to fold them into triangles, folding it in on itself 3 times, and repeat the process for each one. If you start with your papers too small, then they will get really tight and a bit hard to cut, but you can do it with different size paper. So once we have our triangles, we're going to cut out this ice cream cone shape and the very tip of it. You want to make sure that you cut on the side that are all folded together, so that when you open them up, you have one big flower petal and not individual pieces. So next step, we are going to remove some of the petals from each flower. With the first one, you're going to remove 1 petal, the second one 2 petals, the third 3 petals, and the fourth half of the flower, which is 4 petals. And that last half we are going to discard because we are not going to need that one. So next we're going to put them in order. You're going to see here that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 petal pieces. Arrange them in order so that we can start gluing them together. So you're just going to put glue along the edge and fold the 2 petals closest to each other that are cut to form one layer of the flower. Repeat the process for each one of them. As you get closer to the smaller petals, it does get a little bit tighter and harder to glue them together. You can use a glue gun. I just chose to use the glue stick because I found that it was quicker and less messy than all the strings from the glue gun. But you can do whatever works best for you. When I got down to the smaller ones, I just found it was easier to use the tape because it was really hard to roll it in on itself. So next we're going to put these pieces in order, and we are going to start gluing them inside of each other. So start by adding a bead of glue on the inside of the largest petal, and then glue the second largest one on the inside. And repeat the process until our flower has been assembled. With each layer, I try to off-center the petals just to give them a more natural looking feel. And then we are going to roll the petals back on themselves. I use a skewer, but you can use a pencil or a pen or even a paintbrush, whatever you find works best for the size of your flower. So you just want to roll it back firmly and hold it there for a few seconds until the paper takes on its shape. Once you've rolled back all these petals, your paper rose is now complete. Depending on what you plan on doing with these roses, you can either glue them onto a canvas, display them on a wall, turn them into a bouquet by putting a skewer through them. The possibilities are endless. Get creative with painting them using different types of paper and scrapbook paper. The possibilities are endless.